Hi there, everyone. Welcome. We're here for you. This is the Venus and Leo reading, and it's specifically for the sign of Sagittarius. You don't have to be a sun sign Sagittarius, or a moon sign Sagittarius, or a Venus sign Sagittarius, or a Mars sign Sagittarius, or a rising sign Sagittarius, or a mid-haven sign Sagittarius to resonate with this reading. You can be, in fact, none of those and nothing else involving the Sagittarius, such as a vertex in Sagittarius or a north node in Sagittarius or a south node. Okay, we get it. You know what I mean? And you might find that you still resonate with this reading. For example, everyone has Sagittarius in their chart, but maybe it's just on a very particular part of your chart. Now, let's just get into it, Sag. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing so much here for you right now. It's so exciting. And by the way, I am technically working with the tarot cards, yes. We're working with the Wild Unknown, as we have been for like 4 to 5 years. So those of you who've been following for it some time, you'll know it's not a huge surprise. But let's feel, let's feel the heart chakra a little bit now. Let's clear the energy in the heart chakra on the left side a little bit. I'm feeling that. Okay. But let's clear the ground now. This is the Venus and Leo series, Venus in the fire sign, similar to you here, Sag, but I was meditating, and I'm also going to be channeling, right? I wanted to mention that, yes, we were going to say, I wanted to mention that. I'm reading with the cards, but I'm also sort of doing some oracle work, so if it's going by quickly, it might go quickly, or it might be kind of like, whoa, like abstract, then just know that. Okay, now let's get into it, Sag. Oh my god, no, I'm seeing, like, first of all, you're kind of, so I'm seeing somebody feeling, well, okay, let's just say it, like, easily. That was the easiest way to say it. You are, like, experiencing love. Really, doctor? Is that what's going on? Yeah. Guys, Sagittarius, you're a fan. Just fan yourself out. You're gonna be fine. You just got a little cold case. I'm hearing cold case of love on your hands. Oh my god. Take it easy. Well, we're gonna get into it. Okay. I'm like, should I be like rolling away from him like in class tomorrow? Like, what do you mean love, bro? Like, I don't know, sir. I don't know if I'm believing this whole love thing. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta go. She's calling me. I am in love. I mean, hi, it's love. Can I help you? Yeah. I mean, hi, Samantha. I'm hearing that. Oh, my God. Whoa. Okay. It could be a metaphor. Samantha can be a metaphor, you guys. Take it as you all know. For a number of you know, but, like, Sag, I'm seeing you feel dorky. No, let's just be, like, freaking honest. I'm seeing you feel like a pterodactyl on a date, like trying to like take off. It's like, I don't know what that's alluding to, like, no offense, like, but someone here feels no, like their heart is like bubble, like when they are just like standing there next to this person. I don't know, let's clear. It's like, oh my god, it's Tanner. I'm hearing that. Hey, I'm hearing you want to play Tetris. I'm hearing that, like, you're even in an arcade with someone, you're like Yu-Gi-Oh! Brothers, yeah, like, I'm hearing that as well. It's clear. Somebody's maybe kind of, like, a tomboyish, like, they got a tomboy vibe, and they're hanging out. I'm hearing with the Tetris, like, championship, Hall of Fame, like, winner, Mother of Pentacles upright, I'm not sure, it's interesting. It's, like, an interesting group, let's clear. Some of them feels like it's, like, you know those moments when, like, you feel, like, dorky. I'm an E-dork. Okay, fine, I'm not dorky. You're not dorky, don't worry, tell me, what's your favorite hobby? Alright, I'm not dorky, but, like, I'm kind of, like, E-dork. I'm an E-dork. I'm hearing that. I don't know what that's, like, online. Maybe you're, like, a gamer even or something like this. I don't know. Take it as you will. I don't mean to roll my eyes there. Take it as you will. Yeah, I know. Great. Here we go. She's gonna, like, think I'm a weirdo. I'm a gamer. I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. What? Oh, I'm a pro gamer. Yeah, I'm hearing that. Hermit upright. Someone is, like, revealing... Yeah, let's clear it. This is for a number of you. A gamer can also be a metaphor. Take it as you will. But there's something online. Like, someone does something really well, too, but they're also maybe kind of... They have, like, maybe they're just kind of down, they're just talking about, like, themselves in a certain way, like, you know, I'm just kind of, like, I don't know, I do this thing, I'm kind of nerdy. I'm hearing that Two of Cups, Reverse, Nine of Swords upright. I'm hearing, I play Tetris with my fans, I'm hearing that High Priest upright. No, like, Sag, like, you're on a date. I'm seeing, like, you're shy. Yeah, the Moon and the High Priestess, you're, like, he's literally gonna, oh my god, Ace of Swords, Six of Cups. We got the Six of Cups. I'm seeing you're, like, fixing your tie. You're, like, fastening your tie. I got these points that'll make me seem really, like, middle-aged and, like, moving on now. I don't know what that's alluding to, guys. That's not me talking. No offense. Like, let's clear. What is age? We, on the channel here, talk about time as, like, non-existent. So this is, yeah. Someone maybe feels like, well, maybe, like, that's the mantra. And then it's, like, But no way, bro. Like, maybe you're swinging from, like, I think she's gonna, like, love me. I'm hearing, I think she loves me already. And then it's, like, you swing to, like, but, like, she never took, like, her braids out on the date. Like, Let me see what Bill has to say about this. They, like, search something on Quora.com. I'm just hearing that. Google, like, how do you know if, like, the girl who's into you is, like, looking through her lashes at your brother? What the fuck? It could be a metaphor. It's like, how do you know she's really, like, not just, like... How do you know she's, like, not just, like... Yeah, actually, fuck this question. I feel like I don't really need to ask it. I'm good. Let me just, like, hit her up, man. Let me just, like, get on the date already, High Priestess. Like, fuck that. Cora, get out of my way. Fool upright. What's going on? Like, you feel dorky, you guys. Someone feels dork. Like, they feel... I keep hearing, like, e-dork. Let's clear it. Maybe they're just they got something quirky here going on with the Fool and the High Priestess. Maybe this is them trying to communicate something to their family or their brothers. Or, no, but, like... I'm here, hey, flying saucer, watch out. Like, they're kind of... Like, they're that person who tells people, like, their shoes are untied, like, yo, I don't know what it is. Like, I've told people, like, their shoes are untied, and, like, sometimes they're like, oh, okay, and it's like, they're, like, almost like, why did you tell me that? I don't know, love and light to everyone, but, like, some people, maybe they will appreciate that. It's like, people, maybe, like, they leave them, it's like, could be a metaphor, like, oh, like, I'm too cool, like, I did it on purpose, so you didn't realize, yeah, you're not cool, bro. I don't know what, like, let's clear it. Maybe it could be, I mean, it's like... I'm hearing, bro, I can't be, like, thinking about these things. Like, let me just, I can hear again, like, let me just hit her up. Like, I'm hearing, she worked hard for money, ba-ba-ba-ba. It's like, this person just wants to, like, I'm hearing the Supremes. This person wants to maybe intro themselves on the date by, like, wow, look at how grand ball you look. Wow, amazing. I mean, they want to kind of give this person, like, compliments. I'm hearing that with the High Priestess of Bright. Like, they're trying to go the safest route. Like, what's the safest route, like, to her heart? Like, should I try to braid her hair for her? Should I, like, ask her, like, if her bros are in town? Like, I don't want to also assume that, like, she's hitting the broken record because, like, I wrote the song. I'm hearing that. I don't know what that's going to do. Maybe it's, like, a financial thing. Like, okay, I gotta go. Anyways, she's here. Bye, bye. They're, like, saying bye to their friends. Let's clear 8 of Cups, Moon. Yeah, I'm hearing that. No, they're, like, cheering this person on with the High Priestess. Whoa, since when did the camera, like, swivel? I'm hearing, come back here. This person is, I don't want to say they're nerdy, guys, but they're kind of, like, sensitive. They're very sweet. They're very, very, I'm hearing, always take it as you will. They're, like, swerving in the car. Like, they're kind of going one way. They're like, oh, shit, I gotta go. Yeah. They're, like, swerving on the lane, but then all of a sudden, I'm trying to get this vision, like, so, it's clear. Yeah, they're like, they kind of, like, get distracted, and then they're like, oh, shoot, like, I gotta get back to the wheel. Wait, what? Hold on. Like, they're swerving a little bit, like, they're kind of going, they could be a metaphor, but, like, they go a little over those dots, like, the dotted line. Hopefully not, like, please keep your eyes on the road. Okay, 2 of Swords, yeah. It's like they missed the stop. They're like, uh-oh. They're, like, kind of still rolling through the yellow light. I don't know, you guys, like, it could be, again, like, a little clue or a metaphor. Let's clear it. Like, well, they were, like, thinking of this person. Let's clear Ace if possibly. Or it's, like, again, I'm seeing, like, their car is going into the other lane. God forbid, okay? But, like, it's, like, and then, like, they come back. It's, like, okay. It could be a metaphor. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody holding, like a wheel. Now, I'm hearing worlds apart, but, like, the fountain is one. And the youth is... Oh no, I gotta go back to the world. I'm hearing that the world, they're reciting something even. They're writing a poem. They're writing a poem. Let's clear it. I'm hearing, hey Janessa. I'm hearing Jennifer. J-Lo. I'm hearing this as well. Let's clear it. Jay-Z. What? Hangman. Who? They are registering for an event. They're like, I'm here for Jay-Z. They're like at a front desk. Sound like a rhinoceros out there. I don't know what that's alluding to. Justice in reverse. Okay, fucking get serious, bro. She's really here and she's spending her time with you. I'm hearing that. I don't know what. Like, it's like you have a meeting with the doctor or something. Hey, like, I'm seeing someone's like popping their lips. Like, they're like, somebody's like smacking their lips, like looking at someone. Like, they got these like diamond earrings. They're like, they're here. They're sitting here with a doctor. Oh my god, you guys. This person has like very thick lips, very soft. I'm just feeling that. Father of Pentacles in reverse. They're looking at a doctor. They're like, they're like trying to maybe hit on the doctor. What? Hierophant upright. I know Pentacles. Yeah, I'm in the Navy. They're like touching their arms. Okay, this came through a little bit in the Libra reading. I'm a sailor. I'm hearing that actually. They're handing this person their dandelion. They picked a dandelion. 1 second. Their dick? I remember number of you though. Yeah. No, like they're worried. They're like, am I coming off too strong? I gotta go to the bathroom. One moment. They like leave in the doctor's office. I don't know what, you guys. It could be a metaphor. Let's clear it. I'm hearing rhythm is a dancer. You guys, they feel dorky. I don't know. Emperor in reverse. They maybe listen to music. They're really, let's like love and light. Emperor in reverse. Does she think I'm like a frozen island in the middle of like her life? Cora. Come back at Cora. No, I know I push you away. I need another question answered. Like they're talking to even like a Magic 8-Ball thingy on the website. Maybe they even have a medium or like a therapist or something. They're paranoid. Like they maybe want to come back around the mountains with this person, but they're feeling paranoia. Like when they think about coming in close, like, but I kind of like, I threw her rose in the trash. I was really mad. I was rude. I think I was rude. Was I? She never saw the rose. Does it still count? I don't know what. Let's clear. Like she didn't see me through. Anyways. This horse is kind of going, wah. I'm hearing that song's by Shakira. Sorry, this person's maybe like a singer or a dancer. They're on stage or like, and the left, to the left. What's that? Is that by Beyonce? Okay, the magician. I'm hearing it. This person's like slapping themselves on them in the so-called music video. Like they're dreaming of this person in the bathroom. They jump out of the restroom. They're like, Sean, you need to go over there even if it is with a cane. Right now, you need to jump on this opportunity because she's going to be gone in like seven days. I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. Someone's moving maybe. Maybe they see someone like right before they move. I'm hearing Pirates of the Caribbean. I got the booty. I'm hearing that. I got the power. They see this person walking by on the street. They part their hair. I got no problems. I'm good. I'm seeing the number 8 here. Maybe they're a Scorpio. They got a lot of Scorpio in the chart, possibly, or they got a lot of planets in the 8th house. They got a lot of lifetimes. I'm hearing those as well. Maybe they're an old soul. They feel kind of outcast. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't really get me. Like, my jokes, like, they don't understand. Like, I'm a Jonas brother, though, I know. Like, deep inside, like, I don't know. It's very sweet, yeah. No, they have, like, maybe they have gifts. They know that they have, a crew who appreciates them. But in general society, they feel very, like, oval. I'm hearing that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's like, I'm hearing, like, I don't feel like a perfect circle. Like, I feel oval to most people. I'm hearing that star bright. It's very sweet, though. Yeah, they're very cute. I'm hearing that maybe to some people, like, people see them as cute. Hierophant bright, star bright. Okay, let's clear it. Let's back to it now. They part their hair. They're like, all right, I gotta go up to him. I'm hearing that as well. Even if it hurts. Hi, sir. I'm from the Navy. I'm hearing that. Naval Academy. That's right. They, like, shake their hand. 8 of Pentacles upright, 4 of Pentacles upright, clear it and ground, 3 of Swords in reverse. For number, this person is a musician. They're wondering, this person's like kind of getting perked up. They're like, oh wow, like when they come up to them, 10 of Pentacles, they're really impressed maybe. Oh my god, this person's like spine. Oh my goodness. They are like, their posture. Oh my, they are like a wax image in like a Ripley's Believe It or Not, like the wax museum. I'm hearing I'm hearing I learned by holding a tire in between my 2 shoulder blades. Wow, on my back. I'm hearing that. Maybe they were actually like in a Navy. They were like in the Navy. In a Navy situation. I'm hearing suit and tie, blazer, I don't know, button down, I don't know what. They think a lot maybe about how to dress. Yeah, there's something with their outfit, you guys. 8 of Pentacles, like they show up, you guys. They're like, no. Yeah, maybe they were in the Navy. Like they are also, I'm hearing, really ripped. They're like, they hold their hand out. They're like, but their posture is like, they're kind of like Goliath a little bit. They're, how do I describe this? Like, you know when someone's real buff, they're not holding their arms out like this, you guys. It's their muscles here that are like kind of like, they look kind of like like a really brave like a really brave Build-A-Bear. They're really buff. I'm hearing that as well. It could be, though, just in their aura. Like, they're really brave. I keep hearing brave. Maybe they were taught to be brave. Like, I don't know. I'm getting this feeling like they're just, like, I don't know. Maybe that's why they feel awkward. I don't know. Because they know they're not, I don't want to say they're not normal, but, like, they're not, most people are not really going, they're not operating like that. I don't know what that is alluding to. This is not me talking, right? It's a general reading. I'm hearing chat room. Maybe they prefer, like, online stuff because they just have a very intense, like, aura, maybe a very intense gaze. I'm hearing that as well with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. They realize, like, people got intimidated, maybe even, yes, by the gaze. I'm hearing that. Oh, yeah, no, she gave her grape juice to another guy. Okay, she's not interested in me. I'm hearing them. See someone passing. Yeah, they feel maybe people don't really open up to them, maybe. Like, possibly. Maybe they're intimidating. Let's continue to pull. I'm hearing, yeah, I shaved down there. That's what I'm hearing. I'm seeing someone's, like, introducing themselves, but that could be a metaphor. It's like, they're trying to be, like, relatable. Yeah, they feel, let's clear it. They feel like they're not relatable. It's like everyone sees me as, like, the principal. I'm hearing that Father of Pentacles are right. I said Father of Wands are right. Yeah, they're trying to, yeah, let's clear it. I'm saying Father of Pentacles, Father of Wands. They're trying to be, like, kind of more relatable. Let's clear it. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Like, maybe they're purposely trying to schlump a little, but they can't because it's just, like, in their aura. They're just very, 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 I'm hearing pinned. Strength in reverse. Yeah, they want to try to be humble, though. Maybe they're actually, they got something here that they are quite, I don't know, whatever it is. It's something even, again, like, in their aura. Something since childhood. I'm seeing that with the Father of Wands upright. Like, let's clear it. But they don't want to intimidate. Like, they're trying to be humble, yeah. They don't want to come off as, like, hi, I have territorial aggression. I'm hearing that as well. They don't want to, like, yeah. They don't want, it's like they're trying to, how do we say it? They want to reconnect with someone. I keep hearing reconnect, but they want to connect. Yeah, let's clear it. I'm seeing that with the Justice card upright. They want to remind someone as well of what they feel, and this can be all a metaphor. Like, they don't want to come off as, like, so, but they also want to be they want to be sweet. I'm seeing someone who's, like, having trouble. They're very, very intelligent, so-called. What is intelligence? All subjective and perspective, but it's like, they don't have trouble, let's say it like this, rather. Let's backtrack, clearing ground. They rather don't have really, usually, trouble with, like, figuring stuff out, but, like, the emotional stuff, it's like, they sometimes feel like, where is my calculator again? Wait, like, they need their training wheels a little bit, like, hold on, like, I'm not ready. It's like, but you just did literally all that, like, stuff back there, like, you replaced that guy's tires for him, like, I don't know, let's clear, like, but when it comes to these, like, little things, like, they get intimidated. I'm seeing someone's looking at someone, they're like, hi, Jessica. They have, like, a very deep voice, like, very, very, there's something about their voice. It's like, they have a command over their presence, even, and that maybe that's what it is, but it's like, then that doesn't allow them to let loose maybe sometimes, because then they're just, like, so, like, they are having trouble. They having trouble finding balance when it comes even to being vulnerable with people. Like, they may have trouble getting vulnerable with people because they're also so, it's like someone who's a police officer. It's just like that, you guys. Like, they're a police officer, so they're always, like, on, like, patrol, you know? But, like, what about when they are just, like, chilling at home, like, I'm hearing with their wine and their friends, it's like they're, like, still a little bit in that mode, as they might feel it at times. It's hard for them to maybe let go. Chariot upright, death upright, and that could be in the mind, right? So it may not, that's where it may be a metaphor, like, it may not, let's clear it, it may not, yeah, it may not be what is happening, like, physically, so called, let's clear it. For a number of you, they're very competitive, extremely, and, like, they need to kind of sometimes put that in check as they feel it. Like, I can't be, like, fucking, I'm hearing cheating on my test with my wife. What's that about? Like, they feel maybe the behavior is turning somebody off even, but, like, they don't want to get competitive. Yeah. They don't want to, like, get competitive with the person they're even trying to, like, hit on. It's like, I cannot hit the ball so hard at her or him, however it is, that they wouldn't be able to throw it back. Like, maybe this is a competitive thing, like, they have a certain industry knowledge even, and they're like, I cannot, like, terminate her, like, I can't, like, annihilate her in the contest like that. Okay, they get very, very competitive, though, even with very simple things. It's like, okay. I'm hearing Simon, stop. Maybe they know they have this tendency. Let's clear it. I'm hearing my tracksuit was not a jumper. You called it a jumper. I don't know what that was linked to, guys. It can be a metaphor, like someone like kind of misnamed their work title even. It's like, I'm not in that position. I don't know. They have a history, or they got some sort of experience here that is maybe at times really hard. It's really hard to have a personal life with this person, maybe even. John, I'm hearing that. Jake, I'm hearing that. Father Pentacles upright. There we go. Yeah, I'm hearing that. Father of Wands. Like, it's almost like it's like their work is really, really important to them, maybe even. They could be like a workaholic type, but I'm seeing it more as like, when it comes to like feeling, maybe this is just how they're feeling. Like, I feel like I'm having trouble like getting emotionally, like to emotionally relate to people, or specifically a certain group of people. Like, maybe they're worried. They got a little bit of like, even a social anxiety, I'll say that. Or even like Sag. Even there's something, like, they would almost rather have very simple interactions and like avoid the emotional, like, death metal music. I don't know with that person that they would make. I don't know. But maybe because they avoid getting really involved and deep with them, because they maybe feel like most people cannot handle me. I'm hearing that as well with the Father Wands of Bright. I don't know. It's not me talking to you guys, but maybe for a number of you, even with the Father Wands of Bright, or somebody feels like they intimidate people. It's like, I'm just like shocked. Like, let me just be shocked. It's like, maybe something of this nature. Like, trust me, like, you don't want to deal with me and my problems. Like, I'm hearing that kind of, like, they maybe push people to the side, it's easier not to get involved sort of energy, like, but that's not really, like, anyways, let's get back to it. Possibly, again, this is good, of course, again, and it's all your perspective. I'm smelling really strong coffee here. Yeah, they work really hard here with the Father Wands of Right. Okay, now let's get back to it here for a number of you, and I'm seeing that they have focus. Most people cannot sustain this level of focus. I'm seeing that. Like, I'm just seeing that, you guys. I'm seeing 2 right there. Father Wands upright. Yeah, it actually really hurts people's feelings even. They're like, wow, like, it's a little ruthless, bro. Like, it's weird. I don't know. Like, when they make a decision, they don't really... they're kind of intense. I keep hearing this. Now, let's get back to it here with the Father Wands upright. They have trouble, like, flirting even. I'm kind of seeing that. And this is, again, a general reading. There's going to be so many cases here. I'm hearing stowaway. I'm hearing that she gave him her ring. Like, maybe they kind of act, like, detached even, or, like, they don't have... I don't want to say they act detached, but, or, like, well, I don't know. Like, maybe you should ask her. Like, they don't have many friends, maybe even, or they try not to get involved. Now, where is this going? Let's see. Father Wands, it's almost like it always, but they really crave, like, romance, you guys. Yeah, they're very sensitive, you guys. They don't forget stuff. I'm hearing that as well. They do not forget people. I'm hearing that as well. I keep hearing they're very, very brave, okay? I'm hearing that with the High Priestess. They cry. They do cry. But it's like they feel like they need the right context, like the right, almost like opportunity even. Like, they're aware of this. I really feel like they feel almost like, I don't want to be a burden on you. I'm hearing that. Like, no judgment, but I'm hearing my eyes are burning. Like, they'll send this person, like, maybe, like, some letter or something. They are like, I want you to know, like, how much you really mean to me. Like, don't think I'm not, like, evolving for this. I'm hearing the song High for This by Ellie Goulding. I'm just hearing that song right here. It's very, very, very interesting, actually. So strong. I haven't heard that song in a long time. But this person, they maybe also get some people may call them tyrannical at times, actually, but they get very focused on something, and it's like, if you try to sidetrack them from that, it's like, then they see you as well as, like, another domino they need to, like, work with. It's weird. I don't know, judgment. Not weird as, like, okay. But, like, it's, again, I feel like not many people will really be able to, like, fully relate to this person's also talent. I'm hearing that. Maybe it's a talent of theirs. They're kind of ruthless. I'm hearing that. It's ironic because we called them a Care Bear just a minute ago. Maybe that's, like, because they care. Let's clear it. It's like that vibe of, like, I care too much. Like, I can't get attached to people. I'm hearing that as well. Like, this person may avoid getting pets, animals, because they're just too sensitive. I'm hearing that. As they feel it. As they may say it. Okay? I'm hearing, yeah, my sister. They may have a sister or sisters. It's that type of person who's just, like, you know, they focus on other things. They take that energy that they would otherwise spend in an emotional connection and they push it into other areas of their life. And they may actually excel to, like, a significant degree in those areas. Absolutely, the father wants a bride. But it's, like, at the mercy, I don't know, always take it as you will. But, like, whenever, I'm seeing an extremist sort of tendency where we're not focusing on other areas, like, at all. And we're really focusing on other areas. Like, we're not really sharing. I'm hearing that as well. Like, those memories with others, like, very private possibly with the father wants a bride. Yeah, the Son of Swords on the floor. Okay. I'm hearing room, hotel 1. Like, they spend a lot of alone time, you guys. A lot of alone time. Like, Ace of Cups upright. And Love and Light, whoever this is, and whatever this energy is, whoever does maybe associate with this tendency even, and we may all, of course, right? This is a general reading, of course, right, as well, and we're all one at the end of the day. Let's clear it. So there are things that maybe at times we feel like, yeah, this person, you guys, like, the Two of Cups upright, like, maybe this is what has been, and they're realizing, I want love. Like, I realize that I can avoid love, but I can also not avoid love. And it will always come down to that decision of what I want to do. It's not what I've been doing or what has been a habit necessarily, but what I would like to do and introduce as a new behavior or even a habit in my life. Like, let's clear. Maybe there's just the habit. Yeah, they turn away love. I'm hearing that is maybe what has been. Let's clear. Or they turn away from the interaction that may lead to love. I'm hearing that as well. But what is love? So that will always be subjective. Father of Wands looking into the Ace of Swords. We are literally pegging the Father of Wands by love right now with the Two of Cups upright. It's like Ace of Wands in reverse, Ace of Swords upright. It's like, yeah, we're literally surrounding. It's like, he does have an escape though, through the Seven of Pentacles upright, leading out of, it's almost like I'm seeing him in a cage or something. It's very strange. Let's continue. Ten of Cups in reverse. So this will go back, way back to, of course, childhood and other lifetimes. I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. Yeah, they may have actually been a sergeant general in a past life, several. And this is, I'm hearing parents to parents. This is like something that maybe even they were taught, again, from a very young age, but not like engaging the emotional being. It's more like, this is how we teach you to be just like a logical person who is able to function like at a very high level intellectually even in society, and then you'll be like good, you know? It's like, but they didn't actually take the whole human into consideration and look at every one of their needs. I mean, that, let's clear uniquely even with the Father Wands, right? They may even have some sort of very, Father shows like a very particular gift. They are extremely, oh my god, Seven of Swords mirroring the Seven of Pentacles, you guys. Like, I'm hearing on site. They're super psychic. I'm hearing that. Okay. Maybe they had this talent. They never really tapped into it when they were younger. But I'm seeing for a number of you, Emperor, Diagonal, the Father of Wands. Okay. Like, they are a mastermind. I'll say that they are a master of their craft. I'm hearing that, and really anything that they put their mind to, like as they feel like I can totally succeed in that area of life. I have no question. Like, this type of person who can start 10 different types of companies and be super successful at all of them. I'm hearing that as they feel it. Again, as they say it, success is always going to be relative. Like, somebody could be successful and not feel successful. You know what I'm saying? Take it as you will. But it's like with the Father of Wands, it's like, I'm hearing I want more in my life. Like, they are smart enough to realize what they're doing as well. Like, that they are not letting love in entirely with the Son of Cups in reverse, mirroring that Two of Cups upright. And they are, again, I'm hearing really smart with the Seven of Swords and Seven of Pentacles. Like, I know that I'm not saying the truth to myself or them or others. I'm hearing that. I know. They do that strategically, you guys. That is part of their work. And the Empress coming in, they're really aware. Okay, like, how do we say... It's almost as if they're doing it on purpose, you know? Because it's like they realize, okay, well, that's a chess piece and that's a chess piece, and I'm not going to work with that one chess piece because I'm focused on moving these other ones. You know, they are obvious with that almost even. Like, that's part maybe even of their image or their mantra. They maybe are conserving their energy even. They're like, I want to really focus on, like, taking these steps. They're kind of, again, like, people may look at this person and be like, they're kind of Sergeant General, even about, like, you know, I'm hearing my middle name at this point, like, you know, maybe that was in the past, like, they kind of, like, avoided you or avoided someone, but their memory is second to none. Like, it's not that they also do not have feelings. It's just the question is, what do they do with them? Do they mobilize them, or do they, I'm hearing, interrupt them? Oh, very interesting. Like, with also their interest in mind over matter. Wait, what is that about? So maybe they also get bored, like, real fast, because they need stimulation. Like, if possibly, then this is someone maybe who just feels like, I need stimulation, like, and I don't want to be in a situation where I'm craving more and then I'm feeling bad that I'm feeling that way, like, for that other person. Like, they probably, I'm hearing more times than not, are, like, kind of, like, not interested. I'm hearing that. They're bored, you guys. Like, they are bored with standard situations at times. I'm hearing that. Like, they just they avoid, like, interacting with people possibly, because it's just too interruptive to their mind over matter situation. What is that about? One second. So, you know, for a number of you, either that it's that they're really focused, or that they feel like there's something that they always need to do. It's like, it's not about what has been done, it's about where they are taking. Yeah, they're like a leader. And I mean, yeah, I don't want to say like you're either going to be in like a relationship or like, you know, it's like, they have avoided maybe like having a family, and they know that, like, they've avoided having like a relationship, possibly even, and this is general reading, I'm just channeling here, you're gonna remember that, so many perspectives, but like on some level, maybe like subconsciously, they realize that they're doing that. Some people may look at that and be like, oh, self-sabotage, but like that's, I guess, their value right now, and they're saying, well, that's just not what I want in my life right now, okay, because they are, again, wanting to focus on something else specifically. Now let's see what's coming through, because I'm feeling some heat on the right ear. I feel like someone is, it's like, no, they have not forgotten here, you guys. The Hangman, yeah. There's someone here who, though, has possibly really played a certain role in their life in a certain way. It was very significant for them. And they did not forget that person, but they also did not necessarily reconnect with them in the way that maybe this other person would have liked, is what I'm hearing with the Daughter of Cups in reverse, Mirror, and the Son of Cups in reverse. You know, sometimes it's like we make those decisions where it's like, well, I didn't really want to have to make this decision, but I feel like I can't really commit to this right now. And maybe that was the mantra here at a certain point with the Son of Cups in reverse and the Daughter of Cups in reverse. Like, they knew that this person was a soulmate, but is it always that we are with and alongside our soulmate? You know, this is maybe a very difficult decision that was made at a certain point. And again, I'm seeing for a number of you, again, can be taken in a number of ways, but like, this person didn't necessarily, they didn't even see it as like, well, I'm not really with you, okay? It's like, I just don't really realize the story yet. And that came through another reading, yeah, where it's like, I need to understand it. It's not that I don't feel it, I just want to understand it, yeah. So maybe they've known, yeah, that this is love. And again, it could be kind of like fucking ruthless. Like, damn, he knew he was in love and he literally just didn't tell me. Like, he purposely like held back his emotion, his feeling that he had there. It's not that he didn't realize it. There's just a little bit maybe of like avoidance, like, and that came through in many titles as well. Like, specifically Pisces. I remember that reading. It was like, even Virgo, I think even Aries, like, what the fuck? This person knew they were in love with me and they resisted it. I'm hearing that, yeah. So, but again, you could take it in many ways. Like, is it ruthless? You know, but maybe to them that's what's right as they see it. As they see it. I'm hearing real. Maybe it was like a really hard decision as well. Like, I'm seeing someone who, like, they feel like they need to go off to war, like, I'm really sorry, like, I have to do this. I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. Father Wands, yeah. The Sun in reverse, like, it's the rules in my book. Like, they feel almost like they have, like, a soul contract here. You know, possibly. And that's not necessarily the case. It's what you always will make it, right? Yet again, because we come back to that point where we say, how do you remodel your life every day of it, right? Like, it's not anything. It's not anything. It's always what it is becoming. So you have to be honest with yourself at every moment. Are you honest? If you're honest and this is what you want, then okay. But if you're not really relating to every aspect of what you need in this lifetime as a mind, body, and soul, then I don't know. I don't know if that's what brings you to love at the end of the day as well. Like, if you are resisting, but sometimes maybe we have to feel that way, right? It's like, let's clear, there's a lot of resistance here, you guys, with the Father Wands upright. Like, it's not even you at this point. He's surrounded by the Son of Cups in reverse. He's not ready to realize what he already has realized. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, how do we say this? He's not ready to realize what he realizes already. So what does that mean? Yeah, he's very tricky as well. I'm hearing that. He can be. This is maybe a frequency. Maybe it's your own energy as well. It's like, am I ready to let this person back into my life? I am also hearing forgiveness with the Father Wands right. Like, if he loved me, why did he leave me? It's like, well, that brings us to unconditional love, and what does that mean, you know? But for a number of you, Father Wands right, like, someone does have so much love for someone. Okay, but it's just the relationship that they hold to it, that's the question. They, though, have these ways of how they acknowledge stuff. It's like, let's clear it. They're not really able to, like, maybe even relate to themselves sometimes. They make these, like, traps. I'm hearing that. Like, they have to figure out. Let's clear it. Yeah. They are very competitive. I keep hearing that. Or they have, like, these very complicated storyline systems of how they are to accomplish things. Like, they need to feel, again, like, really, really fucking stimulated. Like, they need to feel that X leads to Y, and then it goes back to X, and then it goes into Y, and then it turns around in circles for like 25 seconds, and then it goes like sideways, and then, you know, I don't know what that is alluding to, but I'm seeing like shapes, and I'm seeing like movement of shapes, and it's very interesting. But they have like different needs, maybe even, that they feel like, but like, is someone fearful that somebody would not be able to meet their needs? This might be, well, I feel like energy does not destroy, like, it could be a past life energy, right? That is still playing over, like, that might be part of this, where it's like, how do I do that, but then also do that? How do I feel that I am expanding, maybe logically in my life, or, like, even spiritually I'm hearing, but then also allow myself to feel like I'm expanding simultaneously emotionally. So that might be almost like two muscles, wow, at the same time, wow, judgment, literally land on my lap in a very thick stack. It's just a decision. I'm hearing that. We just have to, let's clear it. They're very, very closed in though, you guys, with the Eight of Pentacles, like, possibly, and I don't know, who am I to say, you know, it's always how you make and what you make of it, but it's like they are scared because they feel, look, possibly, they've sort of created this mold. And it's kind of like you have a balance going, and then, but who's to say that the balance is like macro balanced as well? Maybe it's part of the ship is balanced, like for sure that part of the ship won't fall over, but then it's like, should they venture out to any other part, you know, then it's like you will feel kind of very out of balance. I'm hearing that. So they kind of have certain pegs in place and they don't want to move those around, and they're wondering, like, if I were to like just step out of the web for like just a moment, again, they could be a fucking workaholic, you guys, as well. Let's clear it. They're really worried. If I were to just leave my work for a day, like, it could just be a psychology thing, though, even, you know? Because there are people who, yeah, let's clear it, backtracking around, love and light to everybody here, but the Six of Cups coming through, not bad, then. The Six of Cups, they're just freaked out. I'm just, again, like, seeing, like, maybe they're even, like, trying to actively work on this, like, watching videos, like, you know, how to, like, feel like you can still also, like, be a man. I'm hearing that with the Father Wands of Pride, and, like, you know, entertain the life of a lady. Interesting. Like, they are a thinker, you guys. They are even, that's where I say there's this complexity. It's like, I'm hearing magazine, like, maybe they're reading magazines on this, like, I'm hearing GQ, Girls Club, I'm hearing that, like, trying to understand, like, women, or, like, the psychology. It's like, they are very, very, very in their mind. Like, I just keep seeing that. Like, they're the type where it's like, maybe someone comes, oh my god, like, I want to be so romantic with you, and then it's like, yeah, but, like, so what is your philosophy on romance? It's like, they're maybe that kind, but they're not, it's not even a question, they just feel intimidated, so they're pushing these questions out, like, what do you think about that? You know, it's like, that's not the point, maybe, as somebody else does it. Like, it's not really, yeah, well, I don't know. I can always take it as you will. But it's like they want to almost debate it because they're not ready to do it. You know what that's what I'm feeling. Possibly. They're not really ready, or they're just feeling like, when it comes to practice, again, with some things, they're real, it's very easy for them, but when it comes to emotional things, it's like, it's dramatic. It's like someone, no judgment, but like, they know how to do all kinds of stuff, like, but then they're really afraid of like riding without training wheels, but it's like, just because it's a mental thing. It's like a mental block. It's like something even, yeah, it's, I don't know, like love and light over here, let's clear it. Maybe they're going to propose to someone even. They keep reciting it. It's like they run back and, yeah. Wait. Okay, wait. I got to watch the romance novel one more time. How do they do it? It's like Raikou. I got to watch let me watch it one more time on the television. It's like, no. It's like their coach. Their spirit guide. They're like, no. Come on. Go on stage. It's like time. 8 of Cups and the Emperor. No, but like, wait, but they don't know. Oh my God, you guys. It's someone who is very uncomfortable in certain situations. Maybe that, yeah, very uncomfortable. Let's clear it. Magician in reverse. I'm hearing banal, B-A-N-A-L, banal, I don't know. What is that? I'm hearing detective. They could be a detective. Yeah, it's really hard to lead, like, just like a quote-unquote normal life. Like, their mind, how do we even say it? Like, maybe they're a lawyer. They could definitely be a lawyer. Yeah, definitely. But, like, with the 7 of Pentacles and 7 of Swords, like, I track, like, every move. I'm able to tell, like, what's what. It's like their mind is always sort of, like, circulating, like, in a very particular pattern. And so if they are to introduce something, like, you know, else, like, maybe, again, I keep hearing emotional. Maybe that's how they are identifying it. Like, that's emotional, that's logical. Like, left brain, right brain. So it's like, they really feel they have to shift. It's like someone who's afraid of driving stick shift. No judgment. Like, I don't even have my permit. You guys. Okay. But anyways, yeah. So, you know what I mean? It's just it's like just a thing. Like, banal. Does that mean like boring? Like normal. Yeah. So lacking in originality. They even put the so. Not even just lag, but like so lacking in originality as to be obvious and boring. Let's clear it. Maybe they feel like that, or they feel like, yeah. Maybe that's the irony. Maybe they feel like they're not afraid of that, but that they fear that other people are boring. You know what I mean? Like, I'm afraid that you will be boring to me. It's like, it's clear to ground, you know what I mean? Like, they'll be like, oh, you know? Like, I don't know, you guys, let's clear it. They maybe also get kind of feisty and like, let's clear, yeah, they don't want to get complicated on other people like that, maybe. Like, it's just easier not to, like, share, like, personal space or lives with people, because otherwise then I'm gonna, like, apply my obelisk. My obelisk? That's like a type of structure. Egypt. And it's actually also in DC. I mean, my obelisk mindset to everything you do, like, maybe they know that, like, it's this example. Again, we said, like, they maybe are very paranoid even about, like, this is their job, you guys. It's like, or, for example, maybe they're very religious. They're like, I don't want to impose on, like, like, they know if they were in a relationship, they may be a control freak, you guys. Like, I know that I would have a whole control thing. Like, I would have to, like, control everything you do sort of thing. They don't want to do that with this person or someone or other people, know? Something about birds. Let's clear it. Something about nature, like, even, like, a greenhouse. Let's clear it. A stone pillar. They're very contemplative. A stone pillar, typically having a square or rectangular cross section. and a pyramidal top set up as a monument or landmark. Yeah, but we knew what that was. We looked it up. Okay, anyways. I don't want to say, like, they kind of feel like people are stupid. I don't know, but again, that might be, like, also a gun. It goes back to them. Like, maybe they secretly kind of feel like they're stupid, or they're afraid of feeling stupid or being seen as stupid, which goes back to the pressure, maybe in childhood years, by which they would define their success as you have to be the absolute numero uno. And it's like, from that came this, like, tremendous fear and pressure, and maybe drive, and maybe so-called success, okay, an accomplishment in that one area of life, but it was like, that was one factor, and this is not meant to, like, derail anyone from something they're doing that is very much exciting and passionate, but there's just something maybe that, well, someone feels like this is sad, like, why are we not getting more intimate? I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. Maybe this is someone here who you, like, met, or you are, like, you want to have another connection with. You're wondering, like, are we getting too intimate? I'm hearing that. Maybe they are getting intimate. Maybe they are falling in love. And they are feeling it. This is for a number of you, possibly, and that's hence the beginning of this reading, where it's like, what's going on, doc? Like, is it love? Oh, okay. Like, you know, they're freaked out. Devil in reverse. I see someone, like, freaking out, like, they're ice skating. Like, they never ice skated before. Daughter cups, like, they feel like she's watching me feel awkward on stage. I'm hearing that. Daughter cups in reverse, like, chair in reverse, like, it's clear. But I feel like for a number of you, they may get really used to this, and they may, you know, they know that they are, or maybe yearning attraction in some way. Like, they want magnetism. They want to feel that between another human being. They don't want to be alone. I feel like, possibly. And if this is a trait that you feel you do bestow at times and you want to work on it, maybe, you know, there might be, like, some kind of club, or even maybe there are, like, forums where there are people who have a similar mindset, or they even grew up in similar family types that are focused on transforming this area of their life. But the devil here and the Father of Wands, there is maybe even some sort of, like, herbal remedy. I don't know what that's alluding to. That's not me talking, guys. This is not a biology reading, but maybe there's, like, even if it's an anxiety thing, maybe there's a certain type of tea or something. I don't know, but you have to talk to your personal practitioner. This is not a reading that will be sort of this is not a reading that will give any sort of biological advice. You have to talk to your personal practitioner, of course, most likely. Okay. That would be helpful. Okay. Possibly. Just listen to your personal practitioner. Okay. I'm not giving any advice when it comes to biology or health. Okay, but this is just coming through, and this is a video for entertainment purposes only. The devil here, yeah, on top of the Ace of Swords. Like, there's something, though, that maybe... Oh my god, Sagittarius, did we literally just, like... I just noticed we wiped our lipstick all over our cheek. Oh my god, okay, when did I do that? Alright, Sag, like, okay, but yeah, the phone cut there, sorry about that. Getting back to it, though, before we tune it out, and lead into the extended, which I'll put the link in the buy box description below. This extended will be on alchemy.com, so feel free to head over there. Again, I'll put the link in the buy box below, and thank you guys for those of you who do tune in to the extendeds. Thank you for your support and your donations as well. Those of you who do donate, thank you for your support in every way you guys do show up, and show up ultimately for you. And those of you who also like the videos, thank you as well, and your comments as well in the lives when we do go live. But with the devil, let's clear around, yeah. I'm even seeing, like, it's interesting, like, maybe, you know, they're like, if they were to sort of take certain, sort of the time that they spend on certain things and just, like, kind of start to focus on other things, it's funny because, like, I had to delete apps off of my phone before I got back on here. Otherwise, like, I wouldn't have the memory to record this. So for a number of you, like, maybe it's in these, like, little ways, like, well, maybe I will just delete that app, or, like, I won't, like, you know, because I'm seeing that this is possibly a, like, just a habit. It's like a pattern. So there is a lot maybe that this person, I'm hearing ethics. I'm hearing that the Father of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Pentacles upright. This is, again, a general reading, but I do feel like they do have a conscience. Yeah. Maybe that's part of it. Like, they think, like, is this the right thing to do or the wrong thing? Like, they may have, like, when it comes to decision making, you know, sometimes it can be hard to make that decision. Ace of Pentacles upright, Five of Wands upright.
And it's almost like at a certain point they think so hard about it that they're like, let's clear it around. They're like, well, what is even the decision I'm making again? Like, they go so far in their head, possibly. Now, this is interesting because, well, Sag, you're the ruler of the 9th house, you know, higher education, philosophy, even spirituality, expansion of ideals. Sorry, Sag, again. Oh, wow, I just noticed again I have more lipstick on the other part of my cheek. Okay, but yeah, we were saying, like, it does rule like spirituality and expansion. However, this is feeling very like much like a deep energy. Maybe it's just that there is a very strong focus on the representation and fire energy, but from a standpoint that is influencing the other energy spaces in the chart. And specifically, you know, there is maybe a lot of Scorpio energy here as well at play with the Death card, possibly, or that there is a very strong feeling of like, this person I'm seeing is a very old soul. They've got a lot of past lives. I'm hearing that with the Death card and the 8 of Cups is clear. Yeah. But it's like, it's funny because then I had to delete another app and I actually deleted Uber Eats. So again, like maybe there's even something related to the habit, the lifestyle. Maybe there's just a, you know, just a subtle shift that somebody makes with their lifestyle. And it's like, that may improve other areas of my life. And I'm hearing for a number of you, it actually may be, and again, this is not a biology reading, but there could be a focus on, you know, sort of inspiring healthy patterns and ways of thinking when it comes to the body, the physical body, like honoring and treasuring your physical vessel, and in that space, sort of encouraging, maybe even working with the chakras, but encouraging the balance as well when it comes to the development of the physical body, the emotional body, the psychic body. It's like when you come to also feel more grounded and you sort of like are in the present moment, it's like sometimes we are able to feel more of what we're feeling. Are we really feeling happy? Are we really feeling satisfied? Is that really something that is doing good for us? Is it nourishing us or is it not? And maybe that's where we come down to this very simple space of like, you know, let me like focus on my needs. I'm hearing that with the Hermit upright, and my lifestyle and my diet. So focusing on the minutia, maybe even of the day-to-day, like something so simple as like, let me look at my day, you know, and what am I actually doing, you know, physically for myself. Interesting. I'm hearing that like with my body. The Hermit is related to Virgo in the 6th house, and it is an earth sign energy. So there can definitely be a focus on grounding, but I'm also seeing the number 2, and 2 is related to Taurus energy, actually, the 2nd house. Yeah, I'm seeing 2 everywhere. So maybe there's something that you even would like to like, I don't want to say change, but like maybe even incorporate or even rehabilitate in the daily life. Like for a number of you, maybe again, it's like, I'm a workaholic, I barely eat. It's like, I don't even focus on like my needs physically. It's like, when we are not grounded, it's like, how can we reciprocate? I'm hearing, you know, even the emotions. Like if we're yeah, it's very interesting because maybe there's something about feeling the self physically first, which is, sorry about that, Sagittarius. Again, the phone cut out again. I had to delete a few more apps. So I feel like something is getting scaled down here. Somebody may be having like a very intense like emotional awakening. Like I feel like even if they, yeah, it's an emotional awakening. I'm hearing that with the Hangman, like realizing suddenly, like almost like soul shock, like, oh my god, like I realize this is like missing in my life. I'm hearing that. I don't know what that's alluding to for everyone. Yeah, with the 5 of Cups at the base of the Hangman, and the Dodge was the base of the 5 of Cups. Like I realize that this is something I also actually really want. For a number of you, like there can be some, I'm seeing someone is kind of working ultimately through the spear. Wow, that could be a particular message for a number of you. We do see the Ace of Swords. Maybe there, yeah. But there's something about the mantra space that is surrounding the concept of fear, like working through certain mantras that echo, okay, the tension space that one may have with fear with themselves. It's clear. It's like they're kind of working through, they're working through their mentalization of certain emotions, maybe even in experiences where maybe naturally they would immediately respond with fear. They would then sort of like remodel the representation of that experience. Interesting. Or emotion. So there's something, it's very interesting because it may be coming down to vulnerability with the self, with the Father of Wands. Like it comes back to how this person acknowledges even the concept of love and faith, I'm hearing, and maybe feeling like, hey, should I love and should I open myself to that experience? I have faith that I will be okay. So there's some kind of maybe like rudimentary and like experience with the feeling of feeling, period, or with the feeling of love that at a certain time cause this person to feel inadequate. I'm hearing that as well, where maybe they felt love and they expressed it, and maybe even for themselves, and there was a reaction to that space that was very, very, very like kind of felt like almost like a repercussion, or like something that they needed to, like, they weren't good at. I don't know what that's alluding to, but it's like there's something that maybe someone feels they are ready to reprogram now. And I feel like for a number of you, grounding will be so helpful in this space. For a number of you, yeah, even if you feel like, again, the phone cut, and again, another app we had to delete. So it's like, I feel like somebody is possibly coming down to really like questioning, like, you know, they're realizing, well, they're thinking, you know, they're tracing the fear. I'm hearing maybe that they at a certain point in time associated with love, like, and maybe at a certain point, yeah, because it's like we're reframing what we know we feel, and that's where I feel like with the father ones are bright. It's not that they do not have the capacity to feel, I'm hearing emotion. It is possibly, and this is a general reading again, but it is just I'm hearing the estrangement of that value that they tell themselves they don't have the capacity to calculate in the world. Like, oh, I know that I can feel love, but I'm just not, acknowledging that. Like, let's clear it. You know what I'm saying? It's like they actively, again, the phone got there, you guys, and another app, yes. It's like they actively dismiss, okay, the feeling. I keep hearing. Again, Sagittarius, okay, we are back. I had to delete some videos this time. Okay. I don't really have many apps left on my phone. All right, but the Father of Wands, like, it's interesting because yes, and I was going to say, like, it's not necessarily something, I feel like it's coming down to shadow work. It's coming down to, there's a lot of resistance here. It's coming down to identifying, okay, not just the resistance, because again, I feel like this person is quite aware of, okay, the ways in which they maybe kind of like push their experiences into certain categories. I'm hearing that as well. But rather, okay, addressing and confronting the idealism of that space where we say, oh yeah, I know I'm doing that, but like, so what is it that we are opening up to instead? It's very interesting. It's not the change itself that they feel like they know. Well, I would feel more balanced, or I would enjoy having a relationship. I'm hearing that. Eight of Pentacles and Reverse Death Upright. But, and this might be helping one maybe gain more insight into, if you're dealing, when this is again a general reading, but like seeing, what is the mantra space behind somebody who is detached, or like is not wanting to, like, as they say it, like get vulnerable, however it is. And maybe even, however, but the Eight of Pentacles Reverse Death Upright, it's like, I see it more as, what is it that I mean to me? What is it that I intend to say? I feel if we really were to funnel this down, it would come down to communication. It comes down to the ability to verbalize, and not the ability as in, oh, some people have the ability to verbalize and some don't, not at all. But it's just a matter of like, what was our relationship, possibly, again, from an early on age, like with the space of communication of what we feel. So doesn't necessarily mean that some people are good or bad. It's just certain experiences. Like if somebody spent all of their lifetime, riding bikes, and, later in life, like, are they probably going to be able to like learn how to, you know what I'm saying? Like, or is somebody like, have they grown up like never even like touching a bike, like not even knowing what a bike is? Like, it is possibly to a certain extent, like the way that they are observing. So I'm hearing it's not natural for them. I do feel like it may be, yeah. But then it comes down to identifying that and realizing, oh, it's not that I don't have the capacity to love, or that I don't want to love this person, but it is a matter of how it is that I have seen myself in the community, let's clear, in the context of loving myself. Interesting. Let's clear it. Somebody here is very, very, very introspective. Maybe that's just like but they're also, for a number of you, this person they're really into someone and they're really worried. Like maybe they don't normally have this extent of avoidance, but maybe they feel like there's something, they're really scared. They're very concerned, like maybe even that this person would like will them to do things that they're not prepared for. Empress in reverse, like, but it does come down to being vulnerable, possibly for a number of you. Okay, it's like, what's the worst case? Oh, she's gonna make me feel like I really love her. It's like, okay, Empress in reverse. Like, I feel like let's clear it. Like, they know maybe that this is real. Well, what is real, you guys? This is a general reading. But yeah, they feel like it's like they don't know how to define it. I'm hearing the Ace of Pentacles. It can, for some of you, be a financial thing. Maybe their financial situation is like interrupting. Like, they're so focused. Like, they could just be a one-track kind of person as well. What does that mean? And again, I always take it as you will, but like they really, they place a lot of their emphasis on like one thing. So you guys, we're going to get into the extended length of my box. Love and light to you, and I'll see you.